Today, we are talking about things that you need to stop doing because it's guaranteed to crush your child's self-esteem, their self-worth. They will think they're worthy of no one. They will think everything they do is wrong. It will really crush them. So if you're thinking, any of these things are included in your parenting patterns, you need to stop it. And if you need help stopping it, that's what I'm here for. So get the help you need, okay? But let's talk about 10 things that I really pray is not showing up in your parenting journey. First of all, say hello, let me know who you are, and, speak up so that I can say hello back. Let me open up my broadcast so I can see some of the comments that I can't always see. And I'll tell you who I am. I'm Celia Kibler, family empowerment coach and author of Raising Happy Toddlers. I am personally on a mission to stop 1 million parents from yelling at their kids sorry, I just want to see if the video is working, and give parents the tools they need to end the generational cycles of dysfunction and abuse and start creating childhoods that everyone can blossom from, even you. So let's start doing this. I'm a mom of 5, 2 I gave birth to, 3 I gained through marriage, and I'm a grandma to 9, and about to have 2 of those grandkids come visit me for a while. So anyway, and maybe next week we'll do some joint, I'll have the grandkids on with me. Hey, good to see you too. Guys, put in that's Greg. Hey, Greg, how are you? Good to see you. So I have to look at my phone because the comments come up as Facebook user. I have to fix that. Anyway, so these 10 things, they're going to crush your kids. I guarantee you. Number 1, of course, the reason I'm on my mission to stop 1 million parents from yelling at their kids is yelling and hitting. Aggressive parenting does not work. I know some of you are thinking, yeah, but they only listen if I yell. But if you actually learn ways to get your children to cooperate, to want to contribute, to actually listen and feel empowered at the same time, you need to reach out. You need to find out how you can do this without yelling, without hitting, because you can. I raised 5 children. 3 of them are my stepsons. I've been parenting a blended family for over 25 years, all without yelling. And there's a lot of baggage that comes with blended families. You can do it too. I'm telling you, it is possible. Okay, number 2, calling names or labeling your kids. For example, if you constantly say, you're lazy. Why are you so lazy? Why are you lying? Because if you're constantly telling them they're lying or they're lazy, what's going to happen is they're going to live up to your expectations. They're going to believe they're a liar. Or when they tell the truth, if you accuse them of lying, they're going to be like, well, why should I tell the truth? Mom, Dad, they only believe I'm lying anyway, so I might as well lie. Why should I get up and do something? Because they always tell me I'm lazy. So I might as well be lazy. Stop labeling your kids and stop calling them names. And if you're in a type of relationship where the 2 of you adults are doing the same thing to each other, labeling and calling each other names, you need to stop, because that's the role modeling you're doing for your kids. That's the example you're setting. Okay, criticizing. You need to stop being critical. This is my smoothie, my morning power smoothie. Would you like to know what's in it? I should do a smoothie video. I'll do that one day. I've done them before. Everything's in it, by the way. You name it, it's in it. Okay. Criticizing your kids. Kids that are raised with criticism will always be critical to themselves. Always. They will always second guess themselves. They will never think anything they're doing is right. Stop the criticism and the judging. I know it's not always the easiest thing to do. Sometimes easier said than not said. Hi, Rachel. But you really need to be intentional about this. Really. And guys, if you're guilty of any of these, I want you to put a hashtag guilty on there. Hi, Mason, my grandson, who's going to be coming here. You'll get to meet him. Hi, sweetheart. I love you. Aren't you supposed to be doing your schoolwork? Not that I don't appreciate you watching. Come on. Absolutely. One thing that I'm always focused on is where my energy is going. If I'm not keeping my energy in love and gratitude, then my kids are going to get the short end of the stick. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, you're done your schoolwork. I don't know how you get done that so quick. Okay. Tatiana, you're guilty. Yeah, I know. That's great, Greg, that you're doing that. We all have been. This is not like I'm expecting you to be perfect. No one's perfect. We're all human. And in fact, if you make a mistake, if you do something that you did not intend to do, please apologize to your kids. Be human. Show them that when you make mistakes, it's okay. Even mom makes mistakes. Even dad makes mistakes, because that will give them permission to be a little more gentle on themselves when they make mistakes. Okay. Negative sarcasm. Like when they make a mistake, you go, oh, you're a regular genius. Now, let me start with my family is all about sarcasm, humorous sarcasm. But when you that's like making fun of your kid. Oh, you're a regular genius. How did you get that wrong? That is like making fun of them. Oh, you're done for now, Mason. Well, good. I'm glad you're watching. I love you so much. So stop the negative sarcasm, okay? Number 6, stop comparing your kids. Do not compare your kids to other kids. Do not compare your kids to their siblings. Do not compare your kids. We are all different. And you know what you find out when you're older, like me? You find out that you are so gifted in so many ways. And when I was growing up, I was surrounded by geniuses. I mean, the people in my family are like crazy smart. And I always thought I was stupid. But you know what? I'm a genius in so many ways. Yeah, I may not be as book smart as my father or my brother, but I have geniuses in all other ways. And actually, I think I'm pretty smart. By no means am I perfect at, yes, a perpetual work in progress. Absolutely, Greg. I love that. I have to put your thing up because, yes, we are a work in progress. And if we don't continue to learn new ways, we don't continue to find new techniques and new strategies, we're doing ourselves and our children a disservice. All right. Here's another, number 7, bringing up past situations that have already been resolved. So, for example, something happens and you're like, oh, well, remember when you did so-and-so with your friend? And it has nothing to do with anything. The situation was resolved. Why are you bringing it back up? Don't bring it back up. If it's resolved, it's resolved. Let it be resolved. Let it lay. If you took care of it, it's done. We all have things that may need to be addressed once in a while. Once they're addressed, they're done. Okay. Number 8, always doing for them and not giving them the time or the space to learn to do for themselves. They need to master skills. They're not born tying shoes. They're not born being able to put on a jacket. They need time to master their skills. Give them the time. Allow them the space to get good at something. You had to have time to get good at something. You didn't become the expert in what you're expert in right off the bat. You had to practice. So if you're getting up so late that you're rushing around in the morning and your child is taking too long to get his coat on or his shoes on, you're just like, forget it. Let me just do it. You're making them feel bad about themselves. You're making them feel like, well, I guess I can't do it at all. I'm too little or I'm just not good enough. Give them the time and space to enhance their skills. Let repetition be their teacher. Keep practicing and they'll get good at it. And it will go faster and faster because they'll get great. Hi, Josh. Okay, number 9. Telling your kids that it should be done a certain way instead of the way they're doing it. Let them learn. Let them make mistakes. For instance, if, I've talked about the dice game. I'm not going to get the dice because you know what a die looks like. It's in the file section of the Pumped Up Parenting group. All kinds of helpful things. The dice game is like a game to get kids to help around the house. So like if they roll a 1, it's dusting. 2, it's windows. I don't really know exactly what it is. 3, it's, trash, whatever. So say your child is dusting a cocktail table and you realize the corners aren't dusted. Don't go back and go, oh, you missed a spot. You missed a spot. You missed a spot. Because then they feel like they're not doing a good job when they're working very hard. Just really tell them what a great job they're doing, that you appreciate their hard work. And then after they've gone to bed, after they're not in the room and they're not in earshot, you can go back and fix the corners. Keep in mind that your children are not going to be able to do things to the ability that you do. You're a grown-up. They're not grown-ups. Hi, Logan, my other grandson. I love you. They are not grown-ups. Hold on, I have to close this window. It's blocking my comments. You're the grown-up. You have the ability to do these things. Your children, once again, are always learning. And the older they get, the better they'll get. Their skills will develop. Allow them to appreciate the hard work they're putting into something without criticizing it. Go back to what was that? Number 2, don't criticize. Number 3, don't criticize. Praise the effort they put into something. That's how you build work ethic in your children. That's how you build it, by really letting them know what a great job they are doing working on something. Don't focus on the result. Focus on the path they took to get to that result. The hard work they put into anything. If you let your children know that their hard work will always pay off, it will always pay off. They'll always be proud of a job well done. Encourage that. Don't worry about the outcome. Okay. And number 10, letting them believe that it's never their fault. And by that, I mean, if something happens and it happens to be their fault, let them accept fault. Let them apologize. Let them talk about it. Because I'm sure it was unintentional, but always making an excuse for them, always saying, oh, well, if that person didn't do this, you wouldn't have done that. Always making excuses is going to hurt your child in the long run, because they're going to grow up never taking responsibility for things that they do, never taking responsibility for their actions, and always making excuses. Hi, Donna. Hi, Penny. Hi, Czar. Hi, Josh. Did I say hi to you? I don't know. They will never take responsibility. And when kids grow up never taking responsibility, what do they become? Right. Narcissists. So let's encourage them that if something goes wrong, number 1, it may have been their responsibility, but it's also not the end of the world. Let them realize that, hey, if I made a mistake, it's okay. It's okay. Have fun making mistakes. There are great products in the world from mistakes, from chocolate chip cookies to the light bulb, all from mistakes. Hi, Czar. So those are your 10 things. And if you find yourself doing any of these during your parenting journey, I want you to become intentional today and realize that if you connected with any of those things, today I want you to plan it in your head and I want you to do your best to stop doing it. Okay. Also, guys, I want to tell you about the masterclass this week. Masterclass this week, Thursday night, the 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific is the masterclass on talking to your kids about difficult subjects. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, not really rock and roll, but they go together. Smoking, bullying, whatever it is that you need to have that conversation procrastinating about. Let's talk about Thursday night in this masterclass. Let's learn how to do it, how to approach it, what to say, how to say it, when to say it, and when you should start talking about it. Because the number one question parents ask is, what age do I start talking to my kids about sex? What age do I start talking to them about bullying or about protecting their bodies? When do I do this? And how do I make it age appropriate? We are going to learn all of this in the masterclass. So if you want to be a part of this masterclass, it is paid. You have to pay for it unless you're in the VIP group, then it's free. And if you want to know about that group, sorry, I have to just wipe my nose. Okay, sorry. If you want to know about the VIP group, which is now becoming the Tranquility Tribe, there is a huge deal coming out in just days. So if you want to be part of my Tranquility Tribe, put down #tribe and we will reach out to you because you won't believe this deal I'm offering before I launch it on April 1st. You won't believe it. And if you're part of this tribe, you want to learn how to stop doing all these things. You want to get all these master classes that I do once a month for free. You want to be part of all the group coaching that I do every week. Put down #tribe and we'll send you a message on how to join. By we, I mean Czar. Czar will send you a message on how to join the Tranquility Tribe because the offer that's going to be presented in the next few days will never be presented again. So take advantage of it. There will be a lifetime membership at rock bottom price so that all of you can start getting on track with all you need to get on track for with your parenting journey. Okay, if you want to be in the masterclass, put #masterclass and Czar will reach out with how you can register. There's 3 different ways actually to register. So anyway, that's what I wanted to come to you about. We talked all about these things that are guaranteed to hurt your children. I know none of us want to do that. So really take this to heart. Listen again if you need to, and let's create childhoods that we all can blossom from. Okay, guys, I will see you on Thursday at 10 a.m. Tomorrow night is Maddie's storytelling, the multicultural storytelling that my sister Maddie does on Wednesday nights. And if you're in the masterclass, I'll see you on there too. That masterclass is live on Zoom, interactive. So join us. In the meantime, guys, I wish you days filled with peace, love, tons of laughter. It really is the best medicine. Laugh more with your kids. And you know that fake laughter is just as good as real laughter. So if you want to get them going, start faking that laughter and everybody will be laughing in no time. Have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you back here in Pumped Up Parenting. Bye, everyone.